Morning, chat. Morning, chat. How are we? Oh, I am very much zoomed out there, aren't I? Let me zoom in. Apologies again for not being quite so gung-ho again today. Your boy is still very much under the weather, unfortunately. The head is dizzy. The nose is full. The throat is sore. And eventually it will fuck off. It's only like the 5th time this year already that I've been unwell. Don't worry about it. Definitely not fucking bored already. I get so weak with these illnesses as well, which is the most frustrating thing. I'm off Sunday, Daniel. We are live tomorrow. We are live tomorrow. I'm off Sunday. Thank you, Captain Pinchy and Johnny, for the follows whilst we were offline. I appreciate it. Plan for today is the Italian Grand Prix, and then we will record some of a realistic RTG episode, but I don't think we'll have enough time to get it all done. I would have been live like an hour ago, but when Jude went down for an early nap, I went down for a fucking nap as well, because I needed it. It is what it is. Yes, today's Friday. Bum, bum. How are we, Jack? Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you, pal. What have we got in here this time? What is that? Oh. So yeah, plan is Italian Grand Prix, which hopefully shouldn't take that long because it's Monza and it's quick. So we might be able to finish the F1 aspects of the stream by like 2:30, 2:45. Yeah, it should be a one-stopper at Monza as well, medium to hard or hard to medium, whichever way around. So we'll just play it by ear today. What did we do? I think we were on the podium for Ferrari at Monza before. I don't think we actually won here, did we? Italy last year, 4th last year. Oh, and 5th the year before. So no, I've not been on the podium in Italy. I DNF'd actually. Is that calling me? I DNF'd in the house. Okay. Well, Lando's the man to beat still, isn't he? Right, let's stop the music. We'll start recording. Yeah, little rough indeed, Baronimo. Little rough indeed. To say the least. To say the least. The RTG video, not RTG video, the Journeyman video with the vote goes live in 4 minutes time. And then I'm pretty sure I uploaded today's video. I did. RTG will go live at 3. Right. Oh, hang on. Let me just get rid of that bit. It's not at the back of my throat. Oh, hang on. I've got to change the board behind me as well to say Italian Grand Prix. Because it's still on the RTG one. Oh, we're all over the place, chat. We're all over the place. Italian Grand Prix. Here we go. Green, white and red. Green, white and red, isn't it? Italian flag. There we go. Le Bosch. Right. As you were. Welcome to the Italian Grand Prix here at the Temple of Speed. It's Monza that we are at today. We got to 92 rated with our overall in the last episode after a bit of a disappointing race at Zandvoort, but it was a track that we haven't really flourished at any point in our career thus far. We have finished P4 here in Monza last season in the Ferrari. We didn't quite make it to the podium. And we were P5, I think, the year before in the Ferrari. So we haven't yet made it onto the podium in Monza because we DNF'd in the Haas in the first season. So that was a rip. But our form recently has been hit and miss. We were win, second, third, eighth, second to eighth. So on that pattern, we should be back on the podium today. Although on that pattern, Lando's going to win again. Very much could do with Lando not winning today. Obviously, he's now got a 25-point lead at the top of the championship. So if we can avoid Lando Norris winning the Grand Prix today, that would be great. Charles Leclerc is closing in on me, unfortunately. So we say thank you to Nola Gumbo for his 7 months subscribed on the channel. And George Russell actually finished second in the last Grand Prix. Could have maybe snuck the win if he was a bit more aggressive at the end of that race. So we're only 13 points behind Ferrari in the constructors' standings. As you can probably tell, still quite poorly, so do forgive the not quite usual levels of commentary. We're going to jump into practice. It should be pretty straightforward in Monza. Run low downforce, go as fast as possible, try not to crash through the Ascari chicane. Alright, good. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying, of course. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. We're probably not that far away from the next iteration of this game. F125 should be out within the next few weeks, hopefully by the end of May. That's when this one came out. We haven't yet had an announcement as I record this, but fingers are crossed that we'll get an announcement soon about the new game. Regardless, we're still playing this one, so let's go and play this one.
It's the fastest track on the calendar. The grandstands are awash with Ferrari red. It's time for practice here.
Right, I don't think there's going to be anything different on the setup from last year at Monza. I wouldn't have thought. I will just quickly check on the SRC Discord, if you don't mind. So, forgive the blank screen. Oh, that has significantly changed in terms of downforce. Significantly changed. Okay, yikes. Yeah, very different. I did load the Monza one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll do a little bit of tweaking with setup then and try and figure out what's best once we've done the practice programs. But we'll go and do the track acclimatization first on the hard tyre. I'm running a significantly different setup to the one that SRC recommends at the moment. But given the upgrades on the car,
right, try to nail as many corner
I wonder whether the one we've got is actually still decent.
The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score. You'll need to deploy your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
Bit snappy.
We're approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
I'm definitely running too much front downforce because the rear is not dealing with it very well. just going to go for lap time now. I'm going to ignore the markers. Hello, Ads. How are we, lad? Round she goes. Tries to carry a little bit too much speed through there. Yeah, see. That was significantly quicker when not concentrating on the thingies. We'll do race strategy. I do think I'm running too much front downforce in a minute. Rephrase. I might not necessarily be running too much front downforce, because if I take if I take some front downforce out, I might not be quite so agile through the chicanes. But I might be running just too unbalanced a setup, so I've not got much rear downforce on the car. But if you put too much rear downforce on the car, obviously it's just going to be too slow in a straight line. Yeah, got any deep there. Busy reading Jeffrey's comment. It's only goals and assists for your club, Jeffrey. So if you've got players in on loan, then yes. If you've got players that are out on loan, then no, I don't count them. It's only goals scored for your club and assists created for your club. We don't count friendlies either. Competitive goals for and assists for the club that you're managing. Really throw it into the second Lesmo quite aggressively. Fuck. Plan command's just been used, Legend, but it's F1 then. Oh, never mind. It was used over 2 minutes ago. Same as yesterday, F1 then FC. A big jump. FC will be about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and it'll be the RTG. Can't record. Oh, I did it again. Can't record any more Journeyman till the vote has gone through enough time. I think I might have qualified last at Monza last year, you know. Bad. Thank you for the subscription and the follow on Twitch at the same time. Shower Cap George, appreciate it, dude. Of course, we'll stream FM 26 ATP. We would have streamed a lot of FM 25. Rough as arseholes, ads. Today, again. Feel like this. How are we, George? Well, I hope. Turned way too early there. Teddy is bad. Thanks for the follow, mate. It was P11 last season, was it? That's not that bad. It's manageable. Deep. Really cool. Just arrived in England for a few days, then back home to Spain on Sunday. Nice. What are you doing in England for a few days? Is it with work? Is it on holiday? What brings you to the sunny UK? Oh, to be fair, it's quite sunny, isn't it? Ah, Ben, welcome back to the game, my friend. Thank you, mate. Just got the email about your return to the Patreon. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I just saw it, mate. Thank you, dude.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Property searching Clacton, oh nice. And Spain been chucking with rain this week, warmer here in the UK, as if. That's rare. Tyre wear is about on point, which is fine. Happy enough with that. How many sets of soft tyres do we have? Plenty. We'll do the quali pace run. Then I'll do a setup check. Afternoon, Connor. How are we, mate?
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
Yeah, the documentary was really random. I don't think anybody expected that. Don't know where it's come from. We have American owners, so it'll be part of it.
Get the data we needed on that run. You might want to give it another go.
I don't think any Cambridge fan expected even remotely a 3-part docu-series about Cambridge. Annoyingly, it's going to involve the end of the 24-25 season, where we're probably going to get relegated, pre-season, where it's probably going to be miserable, and the beginning of next year, where it's probably not going to be great. But, you know, wait and see how it goes. Alvaro Negredo has announced his retirement from football. I honestly didn't know he was still playing. Thanks for the follow. You're a wizard, Harry. Right, let's do a... Hang on, let me put the right set of tyres on. Let's do a quali run, so to speak. We won't use any battery. We'll do a quali run on this set, with this setup, and then we'll change the setup and see what happens. Queen of the Ring. I've not heard of it. fuck that out. I'm going to be getting a bit of a slipstream off Sonoda here, so it's not going to be the most accurate. Representation of the setup, but let's see. Chat, remember 118,130. Hopefully it won't be long before we start getting teasers for the new F1 game. Right, I'm just going to tweak the setup quickly, bear with. Alright, let's try this one. Afternoon, Jordan. How are you, mate? Oh, you arriving just shows me that I didn't pay out the prediction yesterday. Well done, Chess. You're a really good streamer. Done. You can offer a contract once they've been approached, Jack. Unless it's even still too late for that. 118,130. What's the time to remember?
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
It just feels slidey. Just nowhere near enough. grip. Just because he's quick in a straight line. That's his second slow. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, mate. Might try that set. The suspension setup with my old wings. Afternoon, Tom. You only remembered in February. GG's. R.I.P. That was atrocious, just. Much in it, to be honest. Yeah, Drive to Survive is available today. I haven't watched any of it yet. Oh, mate. When I woke up this morning and felt it was rough, as I still do, I thought, maybe I'll just take today off and just binge watch all of Drive to Survive, but can't do that. Yeah, we use this cell.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop.
Was it that incredible, though? Really? Oh, fucking hell. I think we got 5 out of 5 on the other two. Carful's alright. I'm going to have to run slightly more downforce than the AI just to make it stable for me. But I feel comfortable in the car, which is half the battle, as we always say. So whether the pace will follow remains to be seen, but I feel like I can attack the track, which is certainly what you need to do at a circuit like Monza. I'm going to put fresher bits in, obviously, and hope that we can be as fast as bleeding possible around this circuit. We qualified 11th last year, but started 9th, and then ended the Grand Prix in 4th, as you saw earlier. I might put a brand new gearbox in, why not? So, aiming for the podium this time around, because, well, you want constant progression season on season, don't you? So, let's aim for the podium. $17.4. Oh, holy moly. $17.3. Holy fucking shit. Right, okay. That's quick.
Standing by.
That's very quick.
We've dropped to P20.
Q1 time is a 17.4. Okay. That was significantly quicker than anything we did in practice. It's still only 10th. But it was 6 tenths faster, 5 tenths faster than anything I did in practice. So, practice was a 1:17.991. That is a 1:17.419. So, yeah, nearly 6/10 faster than it went in practice. Still 4/10 off Lando in first. Yikes. Alex Albon in the Williams in fourth, though. That's a hell of a performance from him. Any shock exits? Oh, really? Both Saubers, the slow Red Bull, Alpine, and maybe Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin, to be fair, because he finished like 4th or 5th in the last round in Zandvoort. So that is a shock, actually, perhaps, to see him go out. But it is Lance Stroll at the end of the day. Pardon? We'll do a banker lap. Hello, JC. How are you, dude? How's it been a little hot minute? Hope you well, pal. What pizza was it, Tom? Been working abroad, so time zone was killing you. No, that's fair enough. What are we doing abroad, my man? Web design, nice. You sold it for corporate events and meetings. Oh, wow. Busy boy. And yeah, time zone will be a killer. They're going to be in the 16s in Q3, aren't they? It's going to be disgusting. Creator Series is still going, yeah. I don't compete at it anymore at the moment. Would love to get back into it for F1 25, but I have to ensure that I'm competitive enough.
Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Jakey, thank you for the follow, mate. Papa John's meat one with Nduja instead of pork. Is it Nduja or Nduja? I never know which. They do a £5 any size pizza if you buy 15 quid worth of stuff. So you've got wedges and chicken too. Oh wow. Domino's is my go-to. Yeah. South American, right? Hey, Lounbug. Happens have better deals, do they?
P15.
Don't know where our nearest Papa John's is. We have to go and collect the Dominoes. Nothing delivers here. I presume our nearest Papa John's is going to be around the corner from where our nearest Dominoes is, but I don't know actually. See, now I want pizza. It was Pizza Hut, not Papa John's. How can you not know what pizza you got? Pizza Hut's pretty decent as well, to be fair. I'd probably go Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. By order of preference. Well done, Chiz. Full space 5-minute walk does full box 10-inch piece with burger and kebab for a tenner. It's weird, like a local Turkish place though, right? Right, across the line in a 17.5 something. I don't think that's Q. Wow. By the skin of my big fat rabbit teeth, I am through to Q3, but it was a 0.2 slower, or 0.1 slower than my Q1 time, which to be fair, my Q1 time have only had me 9th, so it's not like I'm massively close. Lando's in the 16.8, and we're not even in Q3 yet. Holy Jesus wept. Okay, it's going to be really, really tough to get anywhere near that podium. Both Williams, no, Alex through actually. Both Haas now out, the other Alpine, the other Red Bull, and Teo Pourchaire. But Alex Albon in 5th is flying at the moment. And he's probably going to be the cork in the bottle at the front of the race, I would imagine. But Q3 to come, 9th or 10th is probably where I'm going to be. There's nothing wrong with a margarita, mate. Nothing wrong with a margarita at all. When Nat and I get Domino's, we tend to get one margarita and one cheeseburger pizza. And then just split. I mean, it definitely doesn't, James, but by all means, tell us how you really feel. You do live very much in the north, though, don't you, Jamie? So prices are always going to be a lot cheaper up there. Right, bank collapse set.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
I'm going to try and get a bit of a slipstream here if I can. One of the McLarens is already coming through to start their lap. They're going out very early. A homemade donut place, nice. Okay, cool. The best donuts are the ones you get from the seaside. Here we go then.
You're lapping slower than George right now. George is faster.
I know. Leave me alone. Turn all the battery all the way to the line. Maybe a 17.1-ish. Maybe just a 17 flat. 7th. Much better than I anticipated, to be honest. At least 2 positions higher than I anticipated. At the very least.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
A 16.5 from Lando and Charlie. Unreal. Lewis is there with a 16.6. Oscar 16.8. Alex Albon with a 17 flat. Alonso with a 17 flat. Me with a 17 flat. George with a 17.1. There was 6 milliseconds between myself and Fernando. And 5.5 hundredths of a second between myself and Alex Albon. There's definitely a jump to the front 4 though. But they can get a little bit trainy around Monza, so starting 7th, we are in the hunt, I think, provided we don't let those front 4 get too far away and get stuck behind Alex Albon. Getting past the Williams is going to be absolutely race critical. Charlie Leclerc, yeah. Little Charlie.
back in Italy once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. And what a great race is in store for us today, here at the oldest circuit on the calendar, which hosted its first race all the way back in 1922. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest track in Formula One. Hard braking
Congrats on the pole, Daniel.
the 3 chicanes make up. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race.
Well, it's completely dry at
Lando
Monza,
Norris
so
will lead us away from
it's
pole position.
basically a
And it's
straightforward
Charles
one
Leclerc
stop.
in P2.
It's just the decision as to
Considering
whether
the
you
rest
go
of the
medium
grid,
hard
we have
or hard medium.
Hamilton,
And the
Oscar
decision that we'll
Piastri,
make will depend on what
Albon,
everyone else is doing,
Fernando
basically.
Alonso,
We will start in
Wood,
7th, no penalties
Russell,
in front of us, alongside our
Tsunoda,
teammate on the
Gasly,
4th row.
Perez,
Both Alpines,
Sainz,
followed by both Hasses.
Hulkenberg,
Shame the
Verstappen,
pattern is ruined. Hulkenberg,
Theo
Verstappen,
Pourchaire,
Pourchaire and Ricardo,
and alongside
etc.,
him-
etc. We don't really care about being
Right,
that far
speed is
down.
key here today. We're going to want a low
Says
downforce setup.
medium
It does
hard
mean
is the way forward. Is anyone hard mediuming? No, they are not. So medium tyres,
that
onto the
DRS
hard
won't be
tyre,
effective, but
and then
hopefully we'll be so quick we won't
take
even
it from
feel
there. I'll take a little bit of fuel out, but I hesitate to take too much out because I think maybe it might be quite a drinker. I'll do 22 laps. We'll undercut by 3. I'll just leave it on 25. I'll leave it on 25 and then we'll just undercut. We'll undercut. All right. That's an easy strategy. Doesn't get much more simple than that, does it? Let's give chat a predicciones. Will we, chat, for the first time in an Italian Grand Prix, finish on the podium? 4th last year, 5th the year before. Can we do it? Right, I'm going to have a quick toilet break and then we shall zoom. Or vroom. Wesley, only when you need a BRB. I am muted. Well done, Jez. You've got 30 seconds left on the vote. You plonker. Couple of people have gone big. Very evenly split at the minute. 49%, 51%. Anyone going to come in late with 15 seconds to go? We all done. Going once. Going twice. Will Ches make the podium? Sold to whoever the fuck got it right. Oh, 50-50 in the end. 50-50. There was a late Russ, I think, with 675, or a late Ads with 1400 that swayed it. 128,000. Josh reckons, well, he just put 97,000 behind it, so we'll wait and see. 77,000 from Jordan, 50 from Tom. Kung Fu Kettle just hedging his bets with 100. Well, see how it goes, shall we? Let's go and crash at turn 1 7 times, shall we? Okay.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Alright, we're going to be
Superb parking
much
there,
better
mate.
parking than
Let's
it was
make
in the
sure we get
Netherlands,
the
that's for
edge
sure.
on the surrounding
We're going to be
drivers on the
outside for 1, and the inside for 2, which is going to make 2 very tight. Wheel spin even in 4th, bloody hell. Everyone's stuck behind me though. Everyone wants to come around the outside, it seems. Just avoid contact, avoid contact. Albon got caught on the curb there. Wheel spin again. Teammate alongside me. He's got the inside line here. I'll have the inside line for this chicane. Just using battery to try and get ahead and stay ahead, which we've done well. That is the Williams dealt with. That's an important overtake. I didn't anticipate nearly taking the McLaren of Piastri as well. But he gave me plenty of space on the apex.
now for the rest of the race.
Right, okay. Game on then. We've done what we needed to in the early stages. Now, Operation Someone Please Stop Lando Norris is underway, although Alex Albon appears to be quite fast in a straight bloody line, doesn't he? Deary me. Yeah, he is. That Williams is a rocket ship! Christ! Don't lose DRS, Ches, whatever you do. Piastri already has, so I think that top 4 are going to get away. To make sure we don't lose DRS on Piastri, and maybe we can try and slingshot towards the front 4, sorry. Albon's just... Has he even got wings on his car? That Williams is disgusting in a straight line. Jeez Louise. Can't compete with that. Fair enough. Fair enough.
A bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
We're in DRS range though. This first DRS section here. So it's going to keep us in contention. Piastri might just have closed the gap as well. Don't lose DRS, don't lose DRS, okay. Go away, George. Can't afford to lose DRS or run out of ERS. Lots of people saying fastest laps. Alex's was disgustingly quick. You might even have a go at Piastri here. You didn't. Could have though. Leclerc leads. Alonso. Lando. Pipped. As long as they battle up front, then that front 4 will stick in front of us. Just got to make sure I can stick with Piastri and Albon. And we'll be okay. George is going to be very interested in the back of my car. Basically for the whole first stint, I would imagine. Lando leads again. Lewis having a look at Charles Leclerc's inside. I set the fastest lap of the race now. 3 wide in front, perhaps, into turn 1. Lock up from someone. Contact. Big contact. Hamilton and Alonso, I think. Lando's down to 4th. Lando a big loser there. Charles Leclerc's opened a little bit of a gap. Weirdly, I don't mind if Charles wins this, provided I can finish ahead of Lando Norris. Charles has got such a gap now, I think he might just disappear into the distance. Depends if Lewis has got DRS or not. Soon find out, because he'll be swarmed if he hasn't. And Alonso's going for it on Hamilton into the Ascari chicane. Backing everybody right up. And he didn't get it done. 2 trains at the minute. The first one, and then there's a gap to the Red Bull. And train number 2. Charles has gone though. 20.4, fastest lap of the race. Oh my god. Everybody's offline into turn 1. I'm the only one on the racing line as we come in here. So awkward through there. There's just so many cars to try and avoid. Lando's right there though. In P3 now. I thought about maybe having a look at Piastri here, but honestly, I might be better off just not attacking and staying with than attacking, potentially making a position, but then losing DRS. It's just counterproductive at this stage of the race. No, George. I've got to run. Which way we going, Oscar? Wasn't quite intending to get quite so alongside Alexander Albon there, but I did. Just gonna let him have it. I couldn't not go for Piastri. I just broke a little bit too late. Nearly ended up taking Albon as well. You know, doesn't have DRS. Oh my god, understeer. Fucking chaos. Slipstream on Alex and DRS. Straightforward overtake this one. Hopefully they battle in front and lose time. Albon's battling with me, but we're through. Now, can we catch those in front? That's the question. 2 seconds to gap to Alonso. Don't know.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.2 seconds.
I need them to scrap. Had a good second Lesmo and I needed that. Otherwise I'd have been in trouble down here. I still might be in trouble into Curva Grande, but... I've used all my battery up as well and I'm not going to have DRS. I'm knackered. Albon might get me before the DRS point, he has. Thanks, Alex. Just have that position back again then.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
Just got to keep those in front within touching distance. That gap gets up above 5 or 6 seconds, then our undercut's gone. Second Ferrari's getting away now as well. Very nearly only a second to the two in front. Beware, I've got to maintain my battery here. Alonso on Norris. Could we? I'm going to have to drain a lot of battery here, but we're going to be in DRS range of Lando Norris. We're back in the hunt for a podium, gents. Game on. Just sit for a couple of laps. Although they're going to batten in front and I'll just close right up on them regardless whether I want to or not. Like that. All going well so far.
Okay, mate, Lando's ahead of you now. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race.
We're going to be side by side into Ascari again. Not the place, Alex, not the place. Here he comes though. Nothing I can do about that, Williams. His straight line speed. He'll pull across the racing line as well. It's very well done by Alex Albon. Lewis is still just there in P2, but Charles has pieced out. No, I don't think Norris has damage. I don't think so. Ugh. Russell took Piastri behind. And he's a second behind now. He might just close me back in with a lack of downforce on the car. Although, we might have done, but I've fucked it. Broken the gap to those behind. Although, good Ascari chicane, we have broken DRS to those behind. Right, let's gap them, please. I'm not going to fight you, Alex. I just want to try and get a bit of a gap. I'll say I'm not going to fight him. He's not going to have DRS. Oh, I've had a poor Curva Grande. It's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Alonso's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
3 wide in front. They've caught Lewis Hamilton back up, that's for sure. Alonso now P2. It's all go, isn't it? It's only been 11 laps. I feel like you might have seen almost all of the Grand Prix so far. Tyres are quite worn. But they're going to wear around here, and it's not going to matter that much. Less so than it would at a regular circuit, or a different circuit, when it isn't quite so straight line speed orientated. I am slightly concerned here that we're just going to train up and let that lot behind catch up again. But they keep fighting behind as well, so hopefully it'll allow us to continue to get away. And if I box on 22 or 23, and hopefully just ERS usage and not battling with anyone could help me gap some of these guys through the pit stop phase. I'm literally saving battery now. Just got to be wary through 1 and 2 with where they're going to position themselves and how aggressive they're going to get, and it's just going to slow it all up. So I'm just going to be really careful. Don't want to take any damage.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
And make sure that gap behind doesn't get too low. No, UK uses MPH, Thunder. Mainland Europe uses KPH.
For you. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh. Well, that's not great. Whoop, neither was that. My teammate has a mechanical problem and is now knackered. Tsunoda is up into 8th, and George is going to drop like a stone now, unfortunately. Piastri is over a second ahead of Tsunoda as well, so he's not under any threat. We might see some pace from that McLaren now. Still 3 abreast in front though for that second place. A Welsh food, Welsh cakes, rare bit's Welsh, isn't it? Really starting to notice the tyre wear now. Past these corners.
Behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
If I can get away from this lot through the pit stop phase, then we might just have very simple yet boring P2 available for us today. I don't mind a simple yet boring second place, especially when it would be with Lando Norris behind me. Welsh Rarebit, yeah.
Okay, mate, that still wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but look, let's move on. Get your head down and chin up and focus till the end of the race.
I'm focused. Lol, the irony. Saw that coming a fucking mile off as well. So as soon as they said unfocused, I was like, I'm gonna crash now. We're losing a lot of time now. I'm gonna try it. The outside of Albon into the Ascari chicane. SP5.
You made it look so easy.
It was a great manoeuvre, actually. I'm proud of that one. He's going to get me back at some point, because that's the nature of things at Monza, but happy enough. Really had to get on the brakes then. Quite hard to avoid the back of Alonso. Gap to Piastri's growing nicely, and he's on his own. Tsunoda's even further back. Alonso and Lando very slow through there.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I will do when the time is right. So Alonso got DRS here, he doesn't. Lando's all over him. We're going to box on 22. I was hoping maybe to get a bit of a switchback on Lando there, and he just kind of parked it on the exit. Wasn't really much I could do. Yeah, one stop for the hards. One stop for the hards. George is tumbling. It's a long way down now. Oh, this is tough. Hello, Dan. You got a job interview at 2:45 and I'm providing excellent background noise. You're welcome, mate. What are we interviewing for? Are you still in the job that you were, Christ, 7 years ago, 8 years ago? Back in the day? Or have you moved about a bit? Yeah, moving for the first time potentially, big pay rise, senior role, back to London Bridge area, which is where you. Yeah, I was going to say London Bridge was where you were working, where I remember you working before, like 2017ish. I'd be tempted to box this lap, to be honest, because Lando and Fernando are just hemorrhaging time every lap now. Piastri's closing back up again. Here comes Albon. I'm going to box.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
It's 4 laps earlier than scheduled. 4 laps earlier than anybody else, but we are going to dip. Going to put a set of fresh hards on.
Let's just focus on this pit stop.
And try and undercut and come out in second once everyone else has boxed.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Need to not lose too much time if we bump into traffic though.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end.
My battery was built back up, so I thought, you know what? Let's take advantage of having a full battery. Go and box. Put some fresh tyres on. And put the hammer down for a bit. It's only losing more and more time. Stuck behind a battling Alonso and Norris. Thing is, I might get caught behind this train here now, though. So we've closed them by about a second since we came out the pits. Hey, Davidenki.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.1 seconds.
A little deep there. Now's where I'm going to lose time.
Past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Hopefully not too much. It's going to be quite a bit though.
Caution, caution.
Oh, Perez engine blow. That's going to cost us loads of time. Oh, and Verstappen spun as well. Oh, bollocks. Wasn't sure what I could or couldn't do there, because if a car is obviously breaking down, then you can overtake it under yellows. But they were just sitting behind Checo in a poor AI situation. So I thought, I'm just going to go for it. Because they're just not overtaking Sergio for the sake of not overtaking Sergio. The original yellow flag was actually for a spun Max Verstappen, as you can see there. These guys are now overtaking Sergio Perez.
Green flag.
So that's Verstappen's race completely shot. That might have cost me too much time though.
Some information on Perez. They're retiring from the race. Okay, just follow the safety car. Don't
Terrible.
the target now. Okay,
Absolutely
we've got a full course caution. The
terrible.
safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta.
It sucks for Charles Leclerc. He's doing another lap.
Okay, the officials have deployed the safety car due to multiple cars being stopped on track.
Did
Mind
not
your
need a
delta.
safety car there. It's going to cost me loads of positions. We need to go, 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 go.
George is in the pits. He's in the pits.
It's not
now.
cost me massively. It could have cost me a
Okay,
lot
slow
more
down,
than that.
Slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
But it effectively means I'm still part of that. Still part of that gaggle. Rather than coming out ahead of that gaggle. But it's going to kill Charles Leclerc. Who's going to have been having to drive this past lap. Well, will it though? Because he seems like he's a long way down the road. I don't know whether Charles Leclerc's got a delta at the minute. He's just driving
The car ahead of you.
the car at a
switches to
normal
hard
pace.
tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Well, we boxed from 5th. We would have, I'd like to think, have come out 2nd after the round of pit stops if Max Verstappen hadn't spun. But Max Verstappen shit the bed, and as a result, I'm 6th.
Car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres.
But we're all going to be back up with each other again. So Charles Leclerc has lost his advantage, even if he isn't going to lose the lead. Well, he's not going to lose. How did Charles gain that much time-wise? That's absurd. He must have not been driving to a delta. Right, now we need to look after the tyres. So it brings the win back within a potential, but equally it throws the potential podium that looked quite strong into question as well. So it's worked for us and against us, that. Also sucks that I was stuck behind a retiring Sergio Perez as well, otherwise we might have been able to get out in front of Norris and co if we hadn't have lost so much time through the second chicane trying to avoid a blow up from the Haas. And there we go, back of the safety car queue. So no worries about fuel now, no worries about tyres, it's just go for it to the end of the race. We're about half race distance as we cross the line. Feeling pretty fucking lightheaded and woozy, if I'm honest. Probably would have been quite a good thumbnail image, wouldn't it? With Max facing the wrong way and Checo exploding. I don't know, actually, whether Russell still has his issue. I'll ask about teammate.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 11th. And the time last lap, 1 minute 23.8.
I don't know whether it would tell me about his issue in that message, but they didn't mention anything. We'll probably do one more lap here just to let Max catch up. If we don't, then Max Verstappen is absolutely screwed. Yeah, presumably done that. Although not always.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Expecting the safety car in this lap. Now that we're all
Okay,
together.
let's get ready to go
Whoa!
racing again.
You're
The
just
safe-
gonna slam your brakes on, are you? Expecting the safety car in this lap. And there you go. So now Charles Leclerc is the de facto safety car. It's the Aston Martin road car will disappear into the distance. Now, if we can time it right, we might be able to make a position or two. If we time it wrong, we might lose a position or two. All depends on Charles Leclerc. He will go very soon.
Okay,
And we're
clear.
green. And we're on the outside of Norris here. It's going to give you the squeeze. He went one way, I went the other. Lock up from Lewis Hamilton. Fucking hell. Lando gave me no room there.
That was far too aggressive, mate. Clean passes only. We don't want a penalty.
It wasn't aggressive. He pushed me onto the... Sure, Lando squeezed me there, but... regardless... not a massive amount of damage. Hopefully it won't affect us too much. DRS from next lap.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Damage will get worse as the race goes on, but hopefully it's not enough that causes any concern and any loss of lap time. DRS enabled at the end of this lap.
Okay, Leclerc's just set the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Got to stay with those in front. Absolutely have to stay with those in front.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
I know. I'm out of DRS range. Hopefully they will get feisty though into turn one. We can close it back up. Oh man. I don't know what you guys think about that Lando squeeze. Whether I was in the wrong, whether he was in the wrong.
Gap to your teammate behind, 2.4 seconds.
Whether it was just a racing incident. Might have just been a racing incident, to be fair. I think I deserved some space, though, from Lando.
Okay, mate, we're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand. So let's push, and use it all up.
First time I've actually been told to use the fuel. Go on, Oscar, you take me. I'll have DRS and then I'll close in on those in front. Thanks, mate.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Cheers, pal. 3 or maybe even 4 wide into turn 1 in front. And we are back with the train. Two Ferraris have got a bit of a gap now. Don't like it. Any chance the win might be disappearing down the road. Podium's still there, but with the two... Well, to be fair, they'll probably fight each other because it's an F1 game. and keep themselves in touching distance of us, but I'm less confident of the win than I was when the safety car got called. Big gap back to Lance Stroll though. "21 laps to go." Yeah, the Ferraris is still very much there. Hello, Reese. How are we, lad? There's a Ferrari end plate. I don't know whose, but one of the Ferraris is running with massive wing damage now. I think it might be Charles Leclerc, who's dropped to 4th. Might have had contact with his teammate. Piastri just doesn't have very much straight line speed, I don't think. It is Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc has no front right end plate on his front wing. He is walking wounded and will be a sitting duck.
Make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Can't afford to get caught behind an injured Charles Leclerc now, but Alonso is going for it on Hamilton, and Alex Albon is still very much in with a fight for a win here with Williams, which would be unbelievable if he's able to pull that off. Leclerc is not boxing. He's going to run the rest of the race with wing damage. Got the inside of Lando here. Last time we did this, it didn't end too well for me. Try and get around the outside. Might even get Charles Leclerc here. Didn't, but we're past Lando. Fernando Alonso now leads. Charles Leclerc's pace hasn't been too badly affected thus far. If it was his left front end plate, then it probably would have been affected more because of the nature of the circuit, the way it flows. Because it's his right front, it's not that bad. This currently is a 7-way fight for a victory at Monza.
Oh mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.
I think Alonso's got an issue. Alonso's just shot from the lead to 4th. I'm going to get swamped. Got to be so careful here. Alonso goes over the curb, runs into Lando Norris. That was scary. The front 3 have gone. Alex Albon leads in the Williams. He's actually doing it. Trying to force Alonso offline here. I think Fernando might have an issue.
Alonso's ahead of you. Less than a second.
Either that or he just got very much pushed offline.
11 laps old now. Your last lap time, 1:23.
I don't know why Alonso was so slow down the straight. Must have had a
9/10 a lap. Keep it up.
swapper on or something. Is he going to go defensive here? No, I'm going to go up the inside. Hello, Fernando. Goodbye. It's P5. Let's make sure we maintain DRS on Lando Norris in front by using some battery here, which we've done. Imagine if Alex Albon disappears and wins this race. Now Williams is quick. No, Alonso had DRS. It's closed up behind Piastri as well. The train's getting longer. Hamilton and Alex Albon are getting away. Come on, Lando. I actually want you to make a position here, because we both need to get past Charles Leclerc. And Lando's going to go for it now into the Ascari chicane. Get it horribly wrong. I was hoping to maybe try and take some momentum through there and sweep past, but I haven't been able to. Alonso's interested in the back of me now. And takes the position.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Just going to use my battery. Could get Charlie here too. I have to get... Bloody hell, this is tight. Front two are gone. It's going to be an Albon or Hamilton win at Monza. And now we're fighting over trying to get P3. And all of a sudden, my teammate's back with us again. Hello, George. Welcome back. Lewis is going for the lead.
The fastest lap of the race so far.
Three wide again into turn one. More contact for the Ferrari. Nearly made it four wide then, as I arrived on the exit of two. I've got a real run on Fernando Alonso here. Lock up by someone. We passed Alonso. P5 again.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
No DRS here though. Thankfully had a healthy chunk of battery. Stay within DRS range of those two in front. The podium's still on. Might save a bit of battery here actually. Just use the slipstream and DRS. was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I should have let Alonso have the place, really. My bad. Very rare we actually do that.
Okay,
It wasn't
we need to push
intentional.
now. Use the overtake button for more power. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Albon's just completed a pass for the lead.
When he hasn't, Hamilton's in first. Russell's taken Alonso behind though. Go on, Albon. Albon for P1. Alex Albon leads the race again. Go on, son. 11 laps to go. What an unbelievable drive from the Williams. Lucky with a safety car. But Lando Norris needed a safety car in Miami for his first victory. Is Albon going to get lucky with a safety car for his first victory in Formula One? Lewis going for it with DRS, not getting it done. trying to save battery there.
Okay, be
Didn't
careful with
work.
the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I think George gave my front wing a little bit more of a knock, annoyingly.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain
Shut
this
up.
level of damage.
I think Lewis and Albon are being caught again. Fight for the win begins once more. Jesus Christ, George, because you've gone more defensive in there. You absolute tit. You went so defensive so late. Good. That's the front four gone then. Fucking moron, George. I have to hope that they battle like crazy up front now. And they're all getting dragged along by the fastest car on circuit, which is Alex Albon, or at least fastest car in a straight line.
Okay, mate, car behind is George. They're faster than you, mate. They're faster than you, so let them through, please.
No! Let George through, the cheek. What a chance. I already told you guys, don't ask me that things. Like Max in Brazil.
The Williams drivers just completed a pass for the lead. Sorry about that, mate. I know you don't want to hear it, but thanks for doing that. Let's now get your head down and get to the end of this race in the best way we can.
Albon's now third. Hamilton leads. Lando second.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Albon now fourth. Oh, Alex. It's all falling apart for Mr. Albon. Devastated. Lando now leads. As we start lap 48, with 6 laps to go, Norris is now looking at 7 straight victories if he can hold on. Leclerc's just taken P2 away from his teammate, and they're battling so hard, Lando is getting away. Lando Norris is going to win a 7th straight Grand Prix this season. Killer. Absolutely killer. This might be what ultimately decides the championship. This win here for Lando might put him out of touching distance. Because the two Ferrari couldn't help themselves. Unbelievable. Understood. Screw you, George. Going for it on Leclerc. Albon back into P2. Saving battery, having enough battery at the right time could be what makes this Grand Prix. Look at Albon with extra battery powering around Lewis Hamilton. That could be the difference, either for us or against us, when the time comes. Lando's gone though. It is a Norris 7th straight victory. Three laps to go when we cross the line. Now Albon's run out of battery, but Lewis has two. Give me a run on Hamilton. And then Albon with no DRS. Give me second. Second place. But now I'm the vulnerable one. Case in point. Well, I'm going to fight it. There's no way we're going to catch Lando. But P2 here would be huge. Gone wide. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Hello, Lewis. I slowed up. We played DRS chicken. I think I won. He won. Bollocks. Now I'm the vulnerable one. And that is second to fifth in the space of a few hundred metres. George!
Okay, be very careful. The
Fucking George Russell!
damage.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Oh my god, they're so slow.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Save battery. Same again.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Final lap, final lap. Push, push. George is in the pits. He's in the pits now.
Well, it's his fault, isn't it? Why he's pitting on the last lap, I've no idea. Absolute idiot. Ruined his own race. Don't care. Last lap, P2. Can we hold on? With wing damage, with floor damage. I've got nothing.
There's serious damage to the underbody. Repeat, serious damage to the underbody.
I know. Now I need to use all my battery. He's flashing already. Inside of Parabolica, Lando wins 7 straight Grand Prix. We will come home second. Elbows had to come out in that Grand Prix, and they did. Our first podium at Monza.
Yes, great drive. Great
And I'm still
drive.
gutted.
Everyone here is really happy with that performance.
'Cause Lando
Well
won.
done, mate.
And Lando's lead at the top of the championship is extending once more. If driver of the day was worth 20 odd points, I'd be very happy, but I'm not.
Here's the checkered flag, and I'll
7 in a row.
win it.
7 in a row for Lando Norris. Wow.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
That means that Lando will lead the championship by 32 points. That was quite the Grand Prix. There was probably a lot of highlights there. That might be quite a long video. Hope you guys enjoyed the watch. I feel absolutely fucking awful. But somehow we were able to pull out a performance. Maybe I drive my best when I've got a horrendous head cold /
It
virus.
seems as if you have a new rival.
Oh, do I?
This is the perfect
Oh,
opportunity to show
joking,
the
I love
world why
working with you,
belong in this
etc,
sport,
etc.
and to show me why you belong
Yeah,
amongst
32
my very
points.
exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
32 points to Lando, and the gap in the constructors grows as well because George is a twat. Oh well, it is what it is. Up next after Monza is... Actually, that was the highest one. Baku? I think it might be Baku next. It is indeed. The Azerbaijani Grand Prix will be next. I'd be tempted to take a harder tyre set here, but I think maybe the 2 sets of mediums is probably the best way to go. We'll go to the race weekend with 2 sets of mediums and 1 set of hards, rather than vice versa. And we'll see what the weather's going to do. Please don't rain. Thank you. Fully dry in Baku for the Azerbaijani Grand Prix. And at this stage, we are now wishing for a championship, hoping for a championship, rather than challenging for a championship, I think. Lando Norris with 7 straight victories. We need Lando to have a DNF, really, to stand a chance. But we have gone 8th podium, 8th podium. 8 seconds. As long as we're not 8th here in Azerbaijan, I guess we'll be okay. Oh. Never did I think I'd be disappointed with a P2 at Monza. But I'm disappointed with a P2 at Monza. It would have been fine if it was anyone other than Lando that got away at the front. But it was Lando that got away at the front because, of course, it was. When you need the luck to win a championship, your first ever world championship, the luck is with Lando. Azerbaijan on the way in the next episode, but hopefully you enjoyed this one. Do drop the video a like. If you have, subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. And join me in a sunny Baku. See you then. Right. Let's save that. That was episode 15, wasn't it? Europe. We'll upload that to the Dropbox for Chris. There we go, and let's get a thumbnail, shall we? I went balanced, Daniel. Yeah, the win was definitely there if George hadn't been an idiot, but is what it is. Thank you for the follow, 8 Trays and Dad Bod. Welcome to the channel, both of you. See what we can get thumbnail wise in Italy. How's that for a train? Choo choo, everyone. All aboard the Monza Express. I'm peeking at you, Lando. I'm like, hey. Yay me. Who knows, Jamie? Who knows? At the minute, we're not putting Jude anywhere on socials for privacy. So I can't say if there's any plans like that. But never say never. Right, chat, in all honesty, I'm feeling rough AF. So I'm probably just going to go and fucking wind down. Because I'll be on daddy duty again from like 4 o'clock. I've got to go and do a food shop and... Oh, it's just going to be fucking chaos. So I think I just need to rest, I'm afraid. Plan is for us to be live all day tomorrow with career mode. How's the vote doing, actually? That looks pretty definitive to me. What do you guys think? We could maybe do the spin for the vote now, actually, and find out who we're going to be managing. Think that's definitive enough? Or do we give it a little bit longer? I think that's definitive enough, isn't it? All right. We're not quite done yet, chat. We're not quite done yet. We're not quite done yet. It's not what I want to move. There we go. Come coach the Hibbies. You're down under, aren't you, Dunder? How come Hibs are your go-to choice? Or are you originally from Scotland? No, we won't be going to Old Firm. Either of the Old Firm teams. Rangers and Celtic are top. Hibs are 11th, Christ. Do we think everyone from Hearts down, or do we not put Hearts and Aberdeen in because they're in European positions? And we go from 5th down. The Isle of Man. Hello. You reckon have Hearts and Aberdeen in? Basically everyone but the old firm. Alright. Wait, stay. So do we, for this one, do we make it? Do we count down? Do we just go spin and then it picks one, or do we do elimination? I'll just choose the prediction outcome. We reckon elimination, eh? How the fuck do I do elimination? Right, it's just because it will just say pick. It will just pick a winner, won't it? I want to eliminate. Like, that's not. I could do it manually, but it's easier. Oh, it had removed, did it? Where does it say remove? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so let's then go. Where was the thingy? Customize. That didn't come up with a... Okay, hang on, I've done that wrong then. Okay, so we do it that way then. Then we remove. I clicked on change the message. It wouldn't let me. Oh. I thought I'd have to. It's near you, pal. Get out. I could put get out. It's near you, pal. Get out. It's near you, pal. Get out. To any Scots, does that make sense? Have we got any Scots live with us? Does that make sense? This is Journeyman, Daniel, yeah. Or I could put get you fuck. Here, look. It's near you, pal. So I can either put it's near you, pal, get out, or I could put it's near you, pal, get to fuck. Oh, you're right. I have spelt Kilmarnock wrong. Do we want get out or get to fuck? Get out. Alright. Get out as. Get out. Oh yeah, I was going to fix a typo on. Come on. Oh, I accidentally spun. It's near you, pal. Get to fuck. Get out. Oh, wee wee. I got a thing for the board behind. Yeah, here you go. Who are we going to? Oh, who knows? Who knows? Get to fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of season 4 of The Journeyman. we, as of yet, don't know where we're destined to go, hence why the thumbnail still shows red balls on it. But you guys know or have voted definitively for a certain league. Your options were, of course, as per the vote in the last episode, stay at New York Red Bull, go to Denmark, Scotland, Belgium, Sweden, the Segunda Liga in Spain, the second division in France, Turkey, Austria, or Serie B in Italy. We're asking the question behind, who are we going to, or where are we going as well? And first off, we need to know the where before we know the who. And the where is Scotland. Definitively, quite a jump, actually. Really big jump. Very close between Serie B, Turkey and Belgium, with the Spanish Segunda Liga not that far behind as well, to be fair. Denmark, Sweden and Austria all locked on 64 votes apiece, but I think that's rather definitive. Ladies and gentlemen, we are headed to Europe. Well, I think actually we were headed to Europe anyway, weren't we? We were headed to Europe anyway. We are headed to Scotland. Now, of course, we won't be managing either Celtic nor Rangers in this first Scottish stint. However, depending on what happens in this first Scottish stint, we may well move from insert Scottish side to Celtic or Rangers, or we may well move from insert Scottish side to insert side in another nation and come back to Scotland later down the line, depending on how things transpire, of course. So currently, we're still in New York, but now we need to head to Scotland. But the question is, which Scottish team are we going to? And one imagines that first and second is Celtic and Rangers. And one has imagined correctly. Rangers flying, actually. 11 points clear at the top of the table after 16 games, unbeaten. Of course, they're nearly halfway through their season because in Major League Soccer, we've done a calendar year. So we've gone kind of February, March to October, November, whereas obviously we'll be jumping in mid-season to a regular, more familiar European August to May calendar season. So we'll be going to anyone from Hearts down, basically. Hearts, Aberdeen, St Mirren, Dundee FC, Kilmarnock, St Johnstone, Motherwell, Dundee United, Hibernian or Ross County. And for the first time, we will be doing an elimination wheel vote. So the one it first lands on is not who we shall manage. The one it first lands on shall be removed. So, for the first time ever, an elimination, where are we going? And we will not be going to Motherwell. Ready? It's near you, pal. Get out. Get to fuck. Motherwell gone. We spin again. It's not Motherwell. It's not St Mirren. Apparently I'm not allowed to go anywhere with an M in it. St Mirren and Motherwell gone. We are down to just 8. It will not be third placed Hearts. It's near them. Get out, Hearts. Hearts of Midlothian. Hearts of Midlothian gone. It's not Hearts. So Aberdeen are the highest side we could potentially manage. It's not going to be Dundee United. We could yet still end up at one of the Dundee sides. We could yet still end up at one of the Edinburgh sides if it lands on Hibernian. Ultimately, if they don't get knocked out, we will not be going to St Johnstone. And we're down to 5. So it's getting nervy now. Bottom of the table, Ross County is still there. We will not be going to 4th placed Aberdeen. This is going to be the probable first massive challenge of our career. Dundee FC, Hibernian, Kilmarnock and Ross County. Let's remind you of the league table as we head into these final few. In the SPL, at the bottom of the table, Ross County 12th, Hibernian 11th, both still potential options. Dundee FC in 6th and Kilmarnock in 7th. It's 6th or 7th, or 11th or 12th for us. We might yet be going to bottom of the table. We've done that before with New York Red Bull. We will not be going to Hibernian. We're not destined for Edinburgh. The capital is not where we're going. But we could yet be going to bottom of the table Ross County. We're not going to Kilmarnock. It is either bottom of the table Ross County or halfway up the table Dundee FC. Whoever this doesn't land on is where we're going. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. We will not be managing Ross County. We are destined for Dundee. For the blue half, rather handily because it's ended in blue, the blue half of Dundee. Dundee FC is our destination. We will join the 6th placed side that currently look indifferent. 5 wins, 5 defeats, 19 goals scored, 19 goals conceded, goal difference of 0. Twice as many points as those at the bottom, half as many points as those at the top. That's our challenge. Dundee FC, here we come. As if it went down to Ross County and Dundee. That's unbelievable, Jeff. £100,000 a week at Dundee FC. Not sure about that one, pal.
A warm welcome.
A warm welcome to your new manager. Oh my god, my first game is the Dundee Derby. You couldn't have scripted that. That's ridiculous. What are our board objectives then here at Dundee? The board would like us to finish mid-table well. Currently couldn't be more mid-table in 6th. Reach the quarter-final of the Scottish Cup. And that's it. All right. That sounds pretty straightforward. Well, what do we have in the Youth Academy initially before we look at the first team squad? Hello, 77 to 94 potential rated. Esteban Larrauri. Well, you might be something special, lad. 15 years of age. Only 5'4" at the minute. No play styles, unfortunately. But 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Poacher and decent winger as well, supposedly. Oh. We might be onto a winner there. The rest look average. We might get something out of some. But certainly we know who to prioritise our youth setup on. So, what does the first team look like then here at Dundee? What are we dealing with? Only a small squad of 21 players. In goal, we have a number... Actually, no. Jesus Christ. It's a small squad of 21 players and 5 of them are bloody goalkeepers. John McCracken is our number 1 at 67 rated. Then there's Saad Al-Sheeb, a player for the history books, although he's 36, so presumably will be retiring soon. Trevor Carson at 62, 38 years of age, another player for the history books. Harrison Sharp, he's only 25. And then a 40-year-old, Adam Legsgens. What on earth? 38, 36 and 40. Christ. All right. You can let some of the oldies go, Dundee. It is allowed. So then, Shaughnessy is one of the go-to centre-backs. There's a lot of centre-backs. There's one full-back. All right, sick. Hello, Billy Cumetio. We have a 65 rated Joe Shaughnessy. We'll go to stats, actually. Or, sorry, attributes. So, he's 34 at 65. A 33-year-old Clark Robertson. A 31-year-old Viljar Helland Vivatna, who looks like he's probably going to be one of the best centre-backs. Jordan McGee, 66 rated, can play at right-back or CDM apparently, although looks very much like a centre-back judging by those stats. He's got good ball control and dribbling, which he doesn't really. Then Antonio Portales is the best centre-back at the club at 67 rated. 30 years of age, and certainly stands out. He could play at right-back as well, apparently, although power header and block says centre-back for me. Ryan Astley, never going to give you up. 66, 25 years of age. Quite slow, but good in the air, good strength, and some of the best tackling we've seen. And then Billy Cumetio, centre-back or left-back. 6'5", centre-back. So the club need a left-back. Very much so. Ethan Ingram is the only fullback, out-and-out fullback at the club. 23 years of age and looks all right. But certainly this side is well off the top two, isn't it? With regards to the midfield, well, it's a very central squad, isn't it? Christ. Mohamed Silla, 68 rated, 32-year-old CDM. Okay. Then we've got Scott Fraser, 31-year-old centre mid that looks quite the all-rounder. Indeed he is. Except he can't head, even though he's 6'1". Finley Robertson. Got a bit of pace about him. Could maybe play out wide. Ball control. Crossing's not great, though. Dribbling's okay. Short passing, 69. He's okay. He's all right. Lyle Cameron is the standout player at the club, evidently. Centre mid, cam, right mid, and with pace as well. So may well be utilised as a wide man with decent crossing and good passing. Not bad finishing as well, actually. Tiki-taka play style. Then there's Josh Mulligan, who again has some pace. He can play at right back, supposedly, so maybe there is a fullback still in here. He screams fullback to me with the decent tackling stats. I think we might well be changing Josh Mulligan to a fullback. Then just strikers. So there's strikers, centre mids, and centre backs. What in the world is this squad? There's Curtis Main, 34-year-old, not very good. There's Simon Murray, 34-year-old, not very good, but at least has some pace to get in behind before probably shooting wide. And then Scott Tiffany, who's got some pace as well, and some good agility before he gets in behind and hopefully shoots on target. So far this season, Tiffany is the top goal scorer. Murray, the second. And then we've got some goals from midfield as well. Creatively, Jordan McGee is the go-to. Where Murray has been setting them up just as regularly as he's been putting them away. What formation are they playing here then? A 5-back. Cumetio, they are playing at left-back. Unsurprisingly, playing a very central situation, but this is going to take some work, lads. This is going to take some work. 5 bloody goalkeepers. What's the previous manager been doing? This is a joke of a squad. We have a proper challenge on our hands here. We are in November, so we're not far from the January transfer window. How much money have I got to hopefully do something with? £1 million. Right. Our first genuine, proper challenge. This is going to be monstrously difficult. What have we let ourselves in for here, lads? What have we let ourselves in for here? I'm going to go and sort my team out. We're on match day against Dundee United, and then we shall travel to the other side of the city to go and play our local rivals in match day 1 of our time in the SPL. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel. You're not going to want to miss this one. Holy fucking shit, chat. Put that in the right folder. Alright, let's sort this team out. Firstly, do we or don't we? Do we or don't we stick with the formation? Stick with to the end of the season is all right. I don't mind that. Who was the one that could play at left back? It was McGee, wasn't it? He said it got 54 pace though. Who was the one? It was a centre mid, wasn't it? That I said could play it. Could maybe play at full back. Who was it? Mulligan. Mulligan at left back. How old is Astley? 25. Oh my god, this squad is so bad. We'll check the free agents in a minute. Let's just figure out what the fuck we're doing with the first team first. So on the bench, I have 3 goalkeepers and 4 centre-backs. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Right. This team is mid-table as well, by the way. We're going to have to bring players in before we're able to move players on as well. Duncan Ballantyne. Isn't he a dragon? Isn't Duncan Ballantyne a dragon on Dragon's Den? Yeah. Can he just bankroll the club instead? Why am I paying him? That's a point. We're going to have to fill out the transfer hub with everybody again, aren't we? Where are you, Jack? I can't remember your surname off the top of my head. Bear with. You were forward, weren't you? You were forward. Jack Thornton, there we are, right wing. You're at Servette. Set. En Suisse. You have not moved, no. Only not everyone had. There's only been there was a lot of moves in the most recent window actually, but there's not been a lot of transfers. Right, bear with. I'm gonna get everybody on the list in my thingy now. Two Patrick Kellys. I want the goalkeeper one. Reggiana. No, Fortuna Sittard on loan from Reggiana. For the meantime. Did I have Ben? Yeah. Centre back or right back? Centre back. As Leon, soon to be PSG, I'm sure. Griff. Wheatley has ended up at Newcastle in both saves. I can't type apparently. did add Jack, didn't I? Simpsoni. David Simpsoni. If ever he decided to change nationality to Italian. Oh, Hazards are rivals. Wimps. There we go. Everybody added. We save that quickly so we don't have to do that again. No RTG today now, Daniel. I'm really not feeling very well. Pondon, apologies. Thank you for the raid of 79, my dude. I was unable to see chat. Thank you very much for sending everyone over, mate. That's very good of you. I'm good, thank you, dude. I'm feeling rather unwell, but good, thank you, mate. Sorry, I missed it when it came in. I was mid-spreadsheet. You're going to Portugal, eh, Daniel? Famalicão, nice. Christ knows what we're supposed to do with this team. That's ridiculous. Try and keep you two fully British at Carlisle. All the way, or... Your owners are rich Floridians, are they? Oh. Chat, that's me. I'm dead. I'm officially dead. The plan is to be live tomorrow, but obviously it depends. Depends if this gets any better. Hopefully it will. Hopefully it will. Let's pass the raid love on, shall we? Let's have a look. Who else is live at the minute? Oh, Xbox are live at the minute streaming Split Fiction, which is the brand new game. I think it's a brand new EA game as well, actually, isn't it? Is Split Fiction EA? Regardless, head on over and join Bex and Henry playing Split Fiction over at Xbox. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow. If I'm not going to make it live tomorrow, then I'll let you know on Twitter, etc. But the plan currently is to be live tomorrow. Right, cheers, lads. I'll catch you.